What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Arma 3 Breaking Point. So today we're going to be heading straight back into the main town, and we're going to try and loot up this military area to the best of our abilities without getting shot, because we're playing on a different day now. And by different day, I mean it actually is a different day of the week from the last time I recorded. So we don't know if there's going to be another bandit in there. We don't know if we're going to die or if we're going to live the expedition to go loot all this, and the walls are literally gone. The walls around everything are like gone. Were they like that before? Just a curious question. Not sure if it's safe to the slightest to go over there, but we're just gonna do it anyway. We're gonna try our luck and hope to God there's no bandit camping all these houses. Kind of going to YOLO mode. I'm playing it not safe today. See if we can get some bandito kills. The servers are currently at about 75 players. So there is a great chance that there's somebody camping up in this building. And I don't think we'll be able to outgun them from this position, especially with a M4 with no scope. No optical sight at all. It doesn't even really have a very good iron sight either. We would just have to spray and pray and hope to God that we get a shot off on their head or something like that. So let's move into this tower over here. We're actually going to loot today. Some people were wondering, like, oh, why didn't you loot yesterday after killing the guy, and why didn't you do all... I heard breathing and I got scared. It means I have to drink. That's hot dogs. We don't drink hot dogs, I don't think, at least. I just consumed orange soda. Okay. Ooh, gun box. Already got an M4. Ooh, we got a carry handle. Thank God. That's not the right, and NATO, I believe, is used for this weapon. We actually got a carry handle now, so if you don't know what a carry handle is, it's not letting me ADS right now, but I'm not sure why I can't ADS. That's weird. Maybe we can't ADS with a carry handle on? Is it a bug? Yeah, we can't ADS with a carry handle, so we're definitely not going to take the carry handle. There's no way we're taking a carry handle that we can't use. This is the exact same gun. Okay, so nothing really worth taking in there. Let's head our way out and down and get towards this taller military building. There's a helicopter. That helicopter is not AI driven. I don't think, at least, so we do have to kind of keep an eye out for it. I'm not sure why it's so bright. Maybe I need to turn down my brightness a little bit. The helicopter was flying around in the last episode as well, but we're at a different server now, so I'm not really quite sure what it's doing there. Could be AI, who knows. There is AI, I believe. There's AI bases that you can loot and stuff, so. Okay. Angled foregrip, which we can't use. Small bandage. We're going to take the angled foregrip, and we'll be able to probably put it on a gun that we're going to get down the line. That's really it for up here, but we can definitely get a nice view over the city to see if there's any other military zones that we are going to head to. Let me keep my head down real quick and go into my options. Trying to think. AA and PP, maybe? Something in here that's definitely making this shit really bright. I'm not sure, though. Let me check one more time. That is freaking bright as hell. Display. Oh, brightness. There we go. Gamma is locked because we're in full screen. That's a little better. So yeah, that's a lot better. We're not getting blinded by the ground. Okay, so let's make our way out of this building and check out one of those other little military huts to the left of us. I'm surprised that nobody's actually here. They're probably all at the airfield sniping, to be honest. We could scope out the airfield today if we really wanted to, and I kind of probably will. So I do want to just... I need to go for those bandit kills. I want to get my ranger hood back, like I said. Unfortunately, I made a bad decision and killed that guy inside one of these huts. In part 2, I believe. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. Okay. We don't want to close the hatch. We want to access this. An ACO, which can fit on that. Hell yeah. Portable surgery kit. And yeah, now we have a site which does get glare, unfortunately, but it's still a site. It's better than that freaking non-existent site that we had before. Make our way into one of these buildings, see if we find anything decent. Ooh, a medical box. Even though we really have all the medical supplies we could take. I did not have a morphine syringe, though. That can come in handy. M4A3 rifle with bayonet. What the hell? Why is it showing that? That could be a better item, actually. M4A3 with bayonet is definitely a better item. Let's go ahead and drop some things. This uses NATO rounds, which is these ones. Okay. Backpack, we're going to keep the sniper rifle. The angle grip actually fits on this. Let's go ahead and take as much ammo as we can. Drop the hatchet. Definitely don't need the hatchet. There we go. We have 8 magazines for this bad boy. Okay. And this uses NATO rounds, which are I believe a higher bullet size, or a bigger bullet size, or something like that. Let me double check. There's something about them that's better. I know NATO is definitely better than just Stanag. It's a higher quality bullet. A Weaver K4 scope, medium ranged rifle optics. Okay, we're going to take that for our sniper rifle, probably. We need to still keep an eye out for people. You gotta be careful. We don't really need any medical supplies, but I'm going to check anyway. Now we got plenty of bandages. Okay. Looks like they're giving us some more blackout ammo. Nothing in here really worth taking. Okay. One thing that we're going to do is we're going to hit this corner real quick, and we're going to figure out where we are. We're on this side, so if we head directly south, we'll actually get to the airfield. South is through the city. So that's what we're doing. We're going to head through the city. See if we come out on top and actually get to the airfield. The airfield is definitely not going to be safe to the slightest. And the city's definitely not going to be safe either, so we got to keep our eyes open. And we need to hit the deck if we hear shots, even if the shots are nowhere near us. We need to kill anything that moves. Well, anything that has a face mask, or anything that is walking very slowly like a zombie. Even though we could probably just avoid the zombies without getting attention dragged towards us. That would probably be the preferred situation. Actually, south is this direction. Let's just walk directly on the main street. Somebody could just drive right down the road and hit us with a car. Even though cars are extremely rare in this mod. So, not a big deal. What is that? Oh, it's like a sign or something. It was red and I was confused. Okay. We should probably take out the blackout once we head towards the airfield more. Let's get a scope on that bad boy and start looking over everything and make sure that nobody's actually looting the airfield quite yet. There's definitely some better sniper rifles and stuff that you could get at some of those airfields. I think they're a higher tier in military grade weapons, so. And I'm pretty sure that helicopter is person driven, so there could be possibly a helicopter landing over there, even though the helicopter can technically land wherever it feels like. This is a helicopter, not a plane. Okay. Slowly moving through the city. Seems pretty safe so far. I haven't heard any gunshots. I haven't been shot at, so. Oh, those textures loading. It looked like a person moving through the bushes. That was scary as fuck. We got a little soccer field. I don't want to say field because it's not much of a field, but. Let's open this gate. Make our way across the road as fast as possible. Get behind the stands. We could easily dive into the stands if we start getting shot at, because there's a lot of little things that the bullets can hit and ricochet and fly away from us. There's a murder king. That's what they call them in Altus Life, etc. It's a nice little place. We can sit underneath the umbrella and sip some lemonade. I probably have some lemonade in my backpack. I mean, we could do it. I don't particularly want to do it, but we could. Okay, this is actually military-grade sheds, it looks like. Or something like that. This looks abnormal, doesn't it? Kind of looks out of place. I think this is just the power plant, to be honest. Yeah, it's just the power plant. Looks like kind of storage bins from afar. Okay. Keep an eye on the tree lines and make sure that nobody's roaming around freely. Like I said, there's about 85 people on the server, so I would say about 60 of them are probably free game bandits that we can kill, so just keep heading south and we'll eventually get towards the airfield. I believe that's the airfield right there. I see the airport, at least. Building. Make our way into these bushes. Tall grass is always a great place to hide. You're getting chased, just dive into tall grass. You have to waste all their ammo and spray into it, and you can just bandage and just chill there. It's a really great place to hide. Alright, let's keep moving south. This kind of like dip in the ground where all the water gathers. It's probably the best place for us to stay in currently. Because at least we have some kind of cover. We have the ground for cover, and we also have the bushes to dive into if we do get into contact with people. Okay. Should be good, should be good. Keep making our way south. It's probably quite a distance now. Not much of a distance now. I think that's like a radar dish or something. I think that's part of the airfield. We might run straight across the bandit if we stay on that side, because that side's the airfield. So let's try and stay on this side. And maybe we'll catch one off guard and shoot him in the back or something. Wouldn't be a bad plan. We're just looking for those quick kills, the quick 100-point kills. There's some bandits that are 50 points, and I think if they're a higher level of bandit, you get more points as well. We currently are at negative 350, I believe, since we killed one bandit that gave us 50, and we killed a bandit last episode that gave us 100. So we're at negative 350 right now, so we need to kill a lot more bandits. We could kill 7 level 1 bandits, we could kill 3 level 2 bandits, and I believe if we killed 2 level 2 bandits, we'd be pretty damn close. So this isn't the airfield, is it? Alright, we need to head, I believe, southeast, correct? Southeast, I think right over this hill is probably where the airfield is, so let's circle around. See if we can get some vision on the airfield, see if anybody's looting it, and we can take a shot. If anything, they're probably camping it and not looting it, because they already have a gun, and then they just camp it and wait for everybody to walk by to get their bandit rank up. Even though that's not exactly the most fun thing to do. I believe the most fun thing is the ranger. Just based on who they can kill, it's pretty easy to figure out like what they look like and who you can kill and that kind of stuff. And the ranger chat's really cool, but I don't have a ranger chat because I am a bandit ranger technically. Based on my experience, so keep on, we just gotta get to this airfield. I want to at least see the airfield. This looks like the airfield, but I think this is the main road that crosses right here. And on the other side, this hill right here is what we're looking at. And on the other side is the airfield. It's pretty much a blatant airfield. Military side is on the east side. We're currently moving in towards the west, so we should be able to get a scope in and not be able to get shot at directly. So be able to scope in and really look around before we move in ourselves for the military loot. Let's just keep going. Keep going. Just got to get over this hill or around this hill or something. We need to be able to get vision on the airfield. I think I do see the ATC tower currently. Just popping up over the horizon right there. If anything, the bandits would be camping in there or in the military section, so we're going to put on our blackout in just a moment here. Blackout will be a lot more handy in this terrain as well. It's very open field. Actually, that's a military base up there. I didn't see that on the map. Is this a military base? Something up here, I think? Oh, it's up here. It says military. Okay, so we're currently somewhere around here, like hiding against a house. Somewhere in the field. Oh, great. Awesome. Alright guys, and welcome back. The server kind of buffed itself out a little bit, and I found out that this scope actually doesn't work for my blackout. So, that presents a problem. We don't have the blackout, so we're actually just going to have to work with the M4. I thought I grabbed the scope that actually worked, but on accident I grabbed the scope that didn't work. And it's a medium-range rifle optic, I believe, for the Enfield. And I tried to put it on my M4 as well, because it could be like some kind of ACOG scope or something. Turns out it isn't at all. And we're basically running blind right now at long range, so we're going to have to play the close range game. And on this side of the map, there isn't really anything besides the actual air base. There's the power plant down here, but this is all the military area that you would want to head to for military gear. The best weapon for us to get would be an LMG. Besides being a ranger, a sniper rifle would be better too. Blackout's not the best sniper rifle. We could easily get something so much better. Something with a better zeroing, a better scope, that kind of stuff, so. That's where we're at aim for. We could head up to the hill military base, but that seems like you're just at a disadvantage heading in. Because it's such an open field that you go up a hill towards and they have the high ground. They could just shoot directly down at you, so. Not exactly the safest place to go. So I think what we're actually going to work our way towards is the eastern side of the airfield and try and hit up some of those military bases and just try our luck, and hopefully we don't get sniped or shot while we're heading over there or while we're almost getting there. This is the air base. Oh shit. I 100% just saw someone. Or is that like a half-rendered-in bush? I think you probably don't see what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's like a half-rendered bush or something. It looks like a person running on the tree line, and we're good. We're good. Yeah, no, we're good. That's too consistent. Alright, let's keep moving. So like I said, if anybody's going to be anywhere, they would be up in that ATC tower right there. A lot of people did get kicked from the server when that rolled around. So we could have a better chance of actually getting some better loot right about now. Let's make our way in. Let's just try our luck. Just really, really try our luck. Alright. Not sure where we are, but I'm pretty sure we want to get towards the... We're definitely heading more towards this side of the airfield now. You can't actually mark positions on the map. Somebody did say you can just shift, double-click, and it will mark a location on your map, but it actually doesn't work in this mod. They probably disabled it for a reason. You actually have to pay attention to your compass and your map and that kind of stuff. We're currently heading east-southeast. That way we can head towards, I believe, which is that tower right there, which is the military area. Just try our best to kill a bandit or at least get some better weaponry, even though this is a pretty good gun in its current standpoint with the ACO and the bayonet, so... The RCO and the bayonet, sorry. It's going to be a longer episode, I can tell you guys that. Okay, I hear the ocean. Not sure how I hear the ocean. It is relatively close to the ocean, but not sure how I hear it this far away. Okay, there's the actual airport terminal. So this is where we are right now. We want to keep going this way. I believe that right there is the marker of the military zone. And these are some hangars. Okay, yeah, that's definitely it right there. Oh. Somebody crash a car or start a fire? Okay, that's brand new. That just popped up unless it just rendered in. Somebody got shot at while driving on the airfield, or the helicopter crashed, or the helicopter blew up, one or the other. Definitely have to scope that out. Could be one of the missions that actually pops up as well. Occasionally missions do pop up in which you need to escort a truck, or not escort a truck, but go find a crashed truck and just steal the gear and that kind of stuff. I remember the old Breaking Point mod did have cars that were on fire, and if you went towards them, they had some basic loot for you. Maybe that's what that is. Could be nothing new. It could have just actually rendered in just now, since we were out of range of it. There's probably nothing special, to be honest. And I'm glad that it's kind of getting darker now. I don't mind the darker server. Adds for better... It feels like better vision, because you can see people on tree lines a lot better. Their silhouettes stick out. But pretty soon it's going to get dark, like almost NVG dark, and that's where we're going to have to call it quits, unfortunately. Okay, we're coming up on the military section. We haven't got shot at by either of the AC or ATC towers, so that's good. Fairly good. And it seems like that smoke is coming from the power plant. Around the power plant area. We made our way through the broken fence. Just keep keeping an eye out. It's getting real dark, though. Getting scared, man. Hold me. There's the landing strip lights. Let's try and stay out of the light. We can always duck for cover as soon as we hear gunshots. We'll pretty much blend in pretty well. Okay, here's the hangars of the military zone. That fire is much closer to us now, which probably attracts most people, and it's probably bait, if anything, so we're definitely not going to head towards that at all. Hello? Okay, here's a military building I believe we could probably loot. So it doesn't let you inside, no? Okay, we're moving up on the military area, I believe, then. I think we're quite there yet. Just past the hangars is the military zone, probably. Yep, there it is. Where's one of the towers right there. Got a couple... We got a barracks that we can loot, too. I feel like if anybody was here, we probably would have got shot now. Yeah, it does seem like one of those cars that's part of the map. It's kind of like a helicopter crash scenario, but... it isn't. You know what I mean? It's, probably a car. It spawns like the helicopters in the old DayZ mod. As in, it's like an instance on the map, and they're quote-unquote rare. But it's just a car, so it's very basic loot, like CZ varmints and pistols and that kind of simple gear. Okay. Doesn't seem to have anything for us. We can go up to the second floor. Maybe it'll have something decent up here. Absolutely nothing. I believe we can get into this building. Yeah, we definitely can. It's going to be dark as hell, though. We got to really look at the ground everywhere. Believe me, I can't see any better than you guys can, so... Just an FYI. Nothing there. Nothing there either. This probably doesn't even spawn loot. Good chance that these more elaborate buildings don't spawn loot at all, so... This door is open, though, so somebody could have been in there grabbing all the loot in the first place. There's the power plant. There's actually a couple buildings right here, too. Let's see where we are. If we go in here, this is a lot of military zone, but we don't want to head into there because we'll probably get shot. That's the circle domes right there. Is this marked on military, technically? This is the 3 buildings that we're looking at right now. Let's go check them out regardless. I feel like a lot of people that were going to be joining this server now are going to be like, ew, it's dark out, and then leave, so... Kind of puts us at an advantage. We'll definitely head over the military, this bigger military zone tomorrow. We'll check out the power plant as well. for now, we're going to stick to this smaller military zone over here. Didn't really get any luck yet. We do have this better M4 now, though. Does it contain loot? That's the question. I know this contains loot in Battle Royale, but I'm not sure if it contains loot in Breaking Point mod. Oh, it does, actually, just based off of seeing this right here. I'll take a radio, which I don't even know what that does. Portable surgery kit, which actually replaces the radio, so never mind. We're going to keep the portable surgery kit. That way we can actually perform surgery on people and ourselves if they need it. Head downstairs, so we could actually loot all 3 of these buildings and see if we can get crazy lucky on like a gun case or something. Oh, and look at that. Okay. Giving us parabellum rounds for our M9. NATO rounds. We could grab the Smith & Wesson. We're gonna stick with the M4. Just make sure we didn't miss anything. We wouldn't want to piss anybody off. Nope. Reason why we're keeping the Beretta is mainly because we already have a Beretta. We could just grab the ammo and just move on. We don't have to work with an inventory shuffle at all. Maybe we could find some better clothing somewhere. I wish I had something like ghillie suits. That'd be insane. Alright. Leave out the front door. I assume that's what that was. There's, I think 1 more of these to loot. 2 more of these. I guess we're going to go through all of them and see if we can find anything decent. Oh, got an ammo case. It's probably already looted, but you never know. They could have a different gun than us. Sports bag, camo. We're going to keep the rucksack because I don't know what actually carries more. Pretty sure the sports bag carries less because I had one before and I could barely fit a gun into it. If we find a scope, we could easily grab that for our blackout as well, which would be awesome. This is where we just were. Okay, nothing here. Okay, another ammo crate. Painkillers, duct tape, flares. Nothing crazy. Could always use flares, but we don't have a grenade launcher on this current weapon, so wouldn't be too useful, huh? Start at the end and work our way down. Kind of just sounded like I heard extra walking. Like someone knows I'm here. That door was closed right here. It's not behind the door. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think anybody's here, necessarily. This place had quite literally nothing. We only got 1 more of these buildings to loot up. Just hope to God it's not a guy looking to kill some bandit rangers. Nothing there. There's probably only specific ones of these rooms that have loot, and that's why I keep finding all these closed doors, because people are like, oh, that one doesn't have loot ever. Freaking garbage pile scared the shit out of me. Okay, I don't know why these are in every single military zone that don't have anything military to do with them. Hello? Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. We'll just go top floor and then we'll call it quits. We're not getting lucky at all here. Probably need to go to that circular military zone. There's probably a lot better gear over there. Just military crates on top of military crates. Oh, got one right here. M4A3 carbine. We got some more parabellum rounds. Got any shit that we don't want, really? We got a shit ton of NATO rounds. I mean, without the scope, that's pretty much useless, and I'd rather have some more parabellum rounds. We're just going to drop that for the time being. We could always find a better sniper rifle as well. That one's not that great. Okay. And last 2 doors. Daddy needs a new pair of backpack. No? No? Okay. thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. I decided to extend it on just for today because I didn't really want to cut this into 2, so hopefully you appreciate the longer episode. It probably took me a lot longer to get it done, obviously. But please leave a like if you did enjoy, and if you didn't enjoy, please leave a comment down below why you did not. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next episode where we loot the higher grade military zone over there in those little white domes. Adios.